For a very limited time, join our giveaways and take the chances to win with us. Just check the description.
In this aid, we will voice our own and market's viewpoint on etc. future while examining Ethereum Classic cost conjecture for 2022 and then some. Kindly remember that you ought to think about this and some other expectation while taking other factors into consideration, since foreseeing anything is a difficult errand, not to mention foreseeing the fate of a novel, profoundly unstable monetary resource like Ethereum Classic. Presently, we should head into it. Before we dive profound into the Ethereum Classic value expectation and answer questions in the event that etc. is a wise speculation or not, for what reason will etc. succeed or come up short, or for what reason will Ethereum Classic value rise or drop, we should rapidly toss a look at what is etc. and its to-date history. Ethereum Classic Intro. Ethereum Classic, ETC, is a fork of Ethereum. Or on the other hand, as some would agree, Ethereum is a fork of Ethereum Classic. Contingent upon who you ask and can be somewhat irritating. One way or another, the first Ethereum blockchain is parted into two contending variants. The DAO, otherwise known as the Decentralized Autonomous Organization, was a mind-boggling savvy contract which plans to change Ethereum until the end of time. It was essentially going to be a decentralized funding store which planned to support all future dApps made in the Eco framework. In something like 28 days of its development, it gathered more than $150 million worth of Ether in the crowd's all. Around then, it had 14% of all Ether tokens gave to date. On 17 June 2016, somebody took advantage of this very proviso in the DAO and siphoned away 33% of the DAO's assets. That is around $50 million bucks. The consequence of the hack split the local Area 1 section needed to do a hard fork and make another chain with the detachment just before the DAO assault. That brought forth Ethereum. The ones that were not in concurrence with the hard fork and demanded the permanence of the blockchain remained in what is currently called Ethereum Classic. And so on is a brilliant agreement stage that has probably the biggest organization action of any blockchain, reliably higher than Bitcoin Cash, and in a dead heat with Litecoin. They have various engineer groups, every one of whom are focused on the drawn-out etc. vision. They are in the main 10 in software engineer movement, estimated by code commits. They have various wellsprings of financing, and we keep on developing, step by step, commit by commit, line by line of code to make an unbeatable organization that anybody can utilize. Both blockchains are indistinguishable all around up until block 1,920,000, where the hard fork to discount the DAO token holders was executed, implying that every one of the equilibriums, wallets, and exchanges that occurred on Ethereum until the hard fork are as yet legitimate on the Ethereum Classic blockchain. After the hard fork, the blockchains were parted in two and act exclusively. The fight among Ethereum and Ethereum Classic is both a moral and philosophical one. Ethereum Classic price prediction. The entire crypto world is on an edge of an undeniable bear market. Bitcoin has drooped half from its record-breaking high in the midst of a more extensive market drops affected by seething expansion and U.S. Fed rate increments. Financial backers are selling hazardous resources and moving into additional steady business sectors. Crypto is as yet seen as an extremely unsafe play, and thus the auction. Our algo still sees some green in 2022, particularly in the second piece of the year. This is reflected in our 2022 expectations. At the present time, Bitcoin needs to find a nearby base before we can move the other way and alter the course. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, altcoins will begin to do likewise. We have seen this situation many times in the removed and later history. Our cost expectation model is negative for the following 90 days with a sprinkle of a buyer market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2. We expect whales and other greater players in the market to wrap up filling their packs around that time, which will cause a regular and unexpected crypto spike. Group made a cost forecast model with a complex way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized examination and basic evaluation of each undertaking. Ethereum Classic Price Prediction 2022. Most of specialists concur that this bear market will endure essentially for the primary quarter of 2022. Preceding, we see a few adjustment and little pattern inversions. Forecast model brings market opinion into a record and responds likewise. The following is a month-by-month breakdown of 2022 September minus 24.37%, $25.76. 2022 October minus 42.93%, $19.44. 2022 November minus 47.93%, $17.74. 2022 December minus 42.99%, $19.42. 2023 Jan minus 42.12%, $19.72. 2023 February minus 36.12%, $21.76. 2023 Mar minus 28.66%, $24.30. 2023 April minus 29.84%, $23.90. 2023 May minus 21.06%, $26.89. 2023 June minus 19.10%, $27.56. 2023 July minus 12.88%, $29.68. 2023 August minus 9.10%, $30.97. And so forth. Price prediction 2025. Our forecast model sees etc. coming to $69.50 in 2025. What will etc. be worth in 5 years? The cost of etc. in 5 years could lie around $0. Ethereum Classic price prediction 2030 to 2040. What Ethereum Classic will be worth in 2030? Our Gwajing model sees Ethereum Classic coming to $0 in 2030. What Ethereum Classic will be worth in 2040? Our determining model sees Ethereum Classic coming to $0 in 2040. Will Ethereum Classic supplant, outperform, surpass Bitcoin? No, Ethereum Classic won't supplant or surpass BTC. How high will the Ethereum Classic go? Our Gwajing model sees Ethereum Classic cost crashing and dropping to approach zero in a removed future. Is Ethereum Classic worth purchasing? We don't see a splendid future for Ethereum Classic. It merits purchasing just as a momentary theory with a decent leave methodology. Ethereum Classic is certainly not a decent long-haul hold. Is Ethereum Classic a wise venture? Ethereum Classic is certainly not a wise interest as we would like to think. Why indeed, it faces a savage contest from other comparative crypto projects, doesn't stand apart with its innovation and development, doesn't have a veritable local area, not including examiners and